questions or comments?
First of all, thanks for allowing me to sit in
Of course.
with everyone today. And thank you for your testimony. The only problem I could find with it is it's just too rational and logical and humane for this place. Your hair's not on fire. You're not screaming about an invasion or a flood of people taking over this country. So it's hard to get people to listen to these things that make so much obvious common sense to us. And the only thing I'd argue to the chair and to everyone who's talking about this publicly is I'd argue that we shouldn't use the word crisis. Even though we precede it with humanitarian crisis, I think when you say crisis, it allows people to accept extreme measures to respond to it. So when maybe you live in middle America, you're not overly familiar with what's going on, you hear humanitarian crisis and somebody wants to send the National Guard, seems to make sense. We send the National Guard to the different crises that we have. So I think we have this one covered. I think we have the resources to do this. You look at total apprehensions 15 years ago, 1.6 million people apprehended at our southern border. Last year, a little over 400,000. Even with these kids and families from Central America this year, we won't hit 500,000. We definitely have the resources, the capacity. You've made perfectly sensible recommendations that I think should be part of any legislation going forward. Every kid should have an attorney. To the chairman's point, we should treat everyone equally, which means that we should have the same superior standards applied to Mexican children as we do, as we're supposed to do with kids from Central America and elsewhere. I'm really interested in this orderly departure process because I think it makes a lot of sense. If you buy or accept at face value the argument that people are putting forth who are proponents of the Humane Act, which would reduce the standards of due process for these kids from Central America. They say they're doing it so that they can dissuade these kids and families from making this dangerous journey north. I think if we address that by some kind of orderly departure, some kind of refugee screening process, and do it honestly, and learn from our mistakes with Haiti and other countries where we've tried this, I think there's something really powerful